American people are calling out and sending a clear message to Washington. Our number one priority is creating jobs now. Democrats agree. We will continue to measure every effort as it comes before the Congress as to whether it creates jobs, whether it strengthens the middle class, and whether it reduces the deficit. Americans are demanding that we put jobs first, that we act to invest in our future and help our economy grow. To answer America's call, and that of governors, mayors, and business people across the country, we are proposing our own legislation to invest in America's future through Build America's bonds.
It's important that we are a piece of the solution. And it's important, everybody always asks, where's the work program of America? Where's the infrastructure program? Where's the Franklin Delano Roosevelt work program? Where is it?
The reality is that we can't get out of the economic mess that this country's in unless we start making things in this country again. And people may not realize this, but this is a real number. More than 5,000 factories have closed in the last 8 years. Every one of those factories had people working in them. And every one of those factories had suppliers. And every one of those factories paid taxes to their municipality and to the state and to the federal government. And every one of those workers did that. And they paid school taxes. And the little corner store that sold people the conveniences they wanted before they went to work has been hurt. The supplier has been hurt. And they all paid taxes. So if we're serious about getting out of the deficit, rather than cutting the things that create jobs, we ought to support the things that create jobs and get those factories back up, get making things in America again, get adding real value and real wealth by making things, and that people will get back to work. And that way we will get out of our deficit in a way that puts human beings back to work and starts to rebuild the infrastructure of America. How many people know that 60% of our schools in America are older than 50 years old? Think about what we could do retrofitting and rebuilding our schools with the Build America bonds. Think about our water treatment plants. Think about high-speed rail. All of those opportunities are there if we can do the Build America bonds and focus those on rebuilding America's infrastructure and making America the leader. We're going to tell a story today of an unwarranted plant closure, and we're going to tell a story of a tremendous opportunity. The unwarranted plant closure comes from a company named Cooper Standard Automotive in Bowling Green, Ohio. Our members there, and Aaron Patterson, the president of the local, can tell the story. But let me tell you that our members there stepped up twice and restructured their collective agreements so that the company could survive the downturn in the auto industry. And the thanks they got for that was an announcement that they're going to close their plant and move it to Mexico because it's cheaper. So I know that Aaron and his people and his local union membership are going to work hard, and they're going to fight to save those jobs. But they need the help of TAA, Trade Adjustment Assistance, if they don't get to save those jobs so they can get retrained and get back to work and build America's economy.